What's the reason we're having the water crisis we're having right now?
The water system, and I actually did a live, and I went ahead and made it public, even though I'm really goofy. It's on Facebook. Please, no trolling. I'll delete, I'll block. But my understanding of the mechanisms in place for water, it's a big system, a lot of big pieces, but a lot of it's the water main breaks. Yes, we have old infrastructure. Yes, we knew it was going to be cold and that freezing was going to cause some inevitable water main breaks. In hindsight, we should have been better prepared to have people staged around the community to deal with those issues if they were able to get access. The breaks happened between the water treatment system and the big tanks. Then the pressure released in literally millions of gallons of water emptying out of those tanks and freezing on top of everything else that was frozen because of the water mains breaking underground in the cold. We know that cold, hard ground is going to have shifts, and some of this is inevitable. Does the age of our pipes mean that more than broke than necessary than might have otherwise? Possibly, but I've had some previous council people say, look, you can have brand new everything and you still have some of this issue, maybe not to this extent. But the thing is, while we're not all wizards and not all scientists to be able to say one way or the other, if all of it or some of it could have been prevented by new infrastructure, what we can say is, how do we respond? I might not be able to control Mother Nature, but I can control how I respond. And in this moment, it's taking longer to repair because of the amount of ice. So then you say, okay, I'm in a general area, but everything is frozen over. I can't get through the layers of ice to get to the pipe to make the repair, even if I can drive there safely.
Ms. LeVette, just to clarify for me, if my house, let's call my house my end, and the city where the water originates is their end, are most of the problems at my end or their end or somewhere in the middle end? Is it just all spread out all over?
The water treatment is by the lake now, and I live in Highlands. So in between here and there, between Magic Castle LeVette's house and the water treatment, you've got a few different tanks and water pumps and things happening. Some of the breaks happened on that end, between the water pump, between the tank and the actual treatment station, but some are just throughout everybody's neighborhood. When you have that many breaks that are that substantial, the pressure just goes out from all those tanks. And with those tanks, it's kind of like a house of cards where one goes, and to create equilibrium, the others try to compensate.